Oh, Storm Creek, 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 oh, Storm Creek. There was a time when the milk ran free.
Hey guys, so I'm just heading off now to catch a big prime swarm. I'm heading off to a friend of mine. She just rang me actually, and she very excited about this prime swarm there. Now I just cut my finger about an hour just beforehand, and really deep cut, nasty cut, so I'm kind of out of action. Luckily she's learning beekeeping from me, so I'm going to kind of talk her through it, and you'll learn then how to basically hive a swarm, the proper way of hiving a swarm. So bees are just kind of, you know, they just swarm whenever they have their own kind of timing really, so it's just unfortunate that I have this happening. But I was a bit prepared as well, because I had I always have some kind of frames with foundation in reserve for this, you know, if this occurs or something like that. So so I just asked her now to basically spray some water on it, just onto the ball itself, and just gently, so the droplets kind of prevent the bees from taking off, so I can kind of be relaxed about it. When I get there, I know that the swarm will still be there. So I hope you enjoy the clip and you find it useful. Hey Karen.
Alright David, how's it going?
Not too bad.
I'm just spraying water on the bees so they'll stay in their shape, because
Oh yeah,
it
water.
looks like they're ready to swarm.
Yeah, they'll stay there now. That's enough water anyway for now.
Cool.
But look at that, eh? She's a beauty, isn't she? Look how they're not even moving, eh? They just...
Yeah, and they pulled the willow branch right the way down to the ground.
Look how long, yeah, look how long it is.
Millions of bees.
She is a beauty, look at that. She's like miles long.
Yeah, and it came from this hive over here.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh, there's still lots of activity there as well.
Well, what's happening is all the flying bees from that swarm are kind of, a lot of them actually going back there because they kind of know the location, you know.
Right.
So, but hey, great that you called me anyway. Jesus.
Yeah, brilliant.
Huh? You
Yeah.
well spotted, well spotted. So,
You could hear them.
so you okay taking kind of over from me?
Yep.
I'm going to make a video at the same time, which is cool. Now it's quite hot, so they're not going to be very aggressive, and they've just come out, so they're full of honey. So
Right.
they're going to be fairly chilled out. You know, we won't need any smoke or anything like that. And the key is that we try and make sure that basically we want to put them into that brood chamber there, into
Right.
that brood box. But we don't want to kind of shake them or anything like that, because they're already quite low on the ground. What we might do is, exactly, we might
Right.
very gently cut the branch.
I'll
and-
go and get some.
But don't cut it just yet, yeah?
Okay.
So we
I'll
need to
wait
have-
for you, but I'll get the slippers, right?
Yeah, do. And we need to have everything prepared before we do that. So the key here is really to be as gentle as possible, because we want them kind of just lying on the ground towards the entrance. They'll all start walking in when it's dark.
Oh, right, okay.
But what we need to do is we need to get the you're going to have to get a frame of brood out of the hive there.
Okay. You'll have to talk me through it.
I'll talk you through that, but we're going to do that afterwards. First we're going to make them walk in. So we'll take one of these out because we only need 4.
Right, so that's the entrance.
Yeah, so you need to place that kind of,
I'll put it right down in there, shall I?
yeah, very gently, so you don't actually hit them or anything like that.
Okay.
Now what you could do is as well, if it's steep enough, you could actually put the box just right underneath it, and we could shake them in then, but that's it,
Might
very
be,
careful. That's it, be careful, that's it. 'Cause we don't want to dislodge them or anything like that.
No.
And see all those flying bees now, they're basically the younger worker bees coming back, because they don't know the location of the old hive, and they're basically just coming in to bring in honey or whatever it is, you know, they're foraging.
Put it underneath.
No, it's not actually big enough.
Okay.
See those guys here, 1 second. See them guys moving there like in a really weird way.
Yeah.
Well, that's the waggle dance, and basically what that means is they're basically going to soon. That's scouts coming back. They're doing the waggle dance, and they're showing this whole colony here
Where to go?
where to go, where the new location is. You know,
Right.
and that you actually very rarely see that waggle dance. I mean, you see it in the hive in the colony, all right.
So how do you encourage them to come into this hive then?
Well, the good news is that they basically will always walk into a dark place.
Right.
So if you provide them a kind of a container and it's dark inside, they're going to just walk into it, you know. But in order to make them stick, we're going to have to add a frame of brood.
Okay.
Otherwise they'll just fly off. Because those little workers there, they already have a location by the looks of it. They're telling the whole colony now,
Right, yeah.
hey, let's go over to some kind of, I don't know, hollow somewhere in the tree or something, you know. So we have to be kind of quick. It's good that you sprayed them, otherwise they might have been gone already.
Right.
Okay, Karen, so try and get it as close as possible. Here's your lid as well.
Put that on now, yeah?
So you put that on already?
Is there any particular way? Or
No, not at all. Just so that it gives them a bit of a dark place. And you want to get it nice and close there.
The ground isn't very even.
That's okay.
So that's probably it really, isn't it?
Now if you didn't have a frame of brood, what you would do is you just basically would kind of lock them up, and that's why you have this kind of netting in there for 6 days in a dark cellar or in a cool place. And what had happened is the bees would basically draw out the foundation, and the queen will start laying. And as soon as the queen has laid a few eggs, especially once they go into larva stage, they won't leave again, you know.
Oh, right.
So you leave them in there for about 7 days or something like that. You know.
Is the queen right in the middle of that?
She's in there somewhere, yeah. All right, I think we're going to shake him a little bit, or rather cut the thing.
And get this bit of bark to get off.
Yeah.
God's sake.
Yeah, it's willow, isn't it? It goes all the way down. You've got it, huh?
It's good they like the willow. Right, okay, so I'll lie it on the ground, shall I?
Yeah. There you go. So that's it. Very gently lie it on the ground.
They're all kind of coming off.
That's okay, but at least we're not shaking them off. So there you go. That's it. Well
Right.
done. Well done. So now, if you could place the hive just slightly a little bit closer there. Just a wee bit closer, so that the bees are near the entrance. And that'll do, yeah. But try and keep a little entrance at the top there. So,
Try and keep a little.
so like what you've done is I think you blocked the entrance a bit now with
Right.
with weeds and stuff. That's it. Just be very gentle. That's it. Yeah. See now, what they're going to do is they're going to start walking in there.
Yeah, they're climbing all over it, aren't they?
So, if you feel up for it, we can go to that big hive there now.
Yeah.
We're going to try and get a...
Tell me what to do, because I've never done it before.
No problem. Yeah. So, put that frame now gently back in there and move it to the back of the hive. So
This side?
Yeah, so you're just creating a nice gap there now for yourself. That's it, yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, gently does it. You learn, you know.
Yeah, I thought I'd had it down there.
Yeah. You get a feel for it after a while. Now give them a little smoke, just a bit.
The next thing or those ones?
No, the other ones, yeah. Remember, once the frame is separated, they don't really attack from the frame itself.
Okay.
You know. Whoops.
Right, so is it the next one now, is it?
Yeah, grab the next one again.
Am I going to be doing these all, am I?
No, only until you get to the brood frame.
Oh, right. Oh, good. So you can show me how you can tell then.
That's great now, yeah. You see, you get fast after a few years. You'll be really quick, like.
Years.
I mean, I would have gone through the whole colony already.
Right.
Okay, now you made a little mistake.
Oh, did I?
Can I tell you what it is?
Yeah.
You have to pull the frame away from that frame, because if you
Oh.
pull it up, you can squash a lot of bees
Oh,
and so on.
right. Okay.
Now lift it up higher.
Hopefully I didn't.
No, you're grand, you're grand. And now turn it around. Now there's sealed brood, okay?
Oh, right, yeah.
So we're laughing now, that's our frame.
That's the brood frame, yeah?
That's the one we want.
Right.
Yeah, so give him a nice shake above it. So you just give him a jolt, like with both hands on the lugs.
Alright.
Like a really like, yeah, like that, that's it. Yeah. I'll do another few like that. So that frame we want to have empty of bees, pretty much if we can. Okay. Now give him a quick smoke.
The ones on the frame or the ones
No,
there?
it's always going to be the ones down there.
sorry.
Never smoke the ones on the frame. No,
Takes
you
a
don't
while
know.
for it to sink in.
No, but sure you don't know. I know. Look, trust me, Karen. I know how much pressure it is. I've been there. I know half the stuff I'm telling you, you're not even listening to. It's normal.
I'm trying.
Yeah. No, you're doing well. You're doing really well.
Okay.
Shake him off again.
Shake.
Give him a yeah. I'd say for you, don't hit your wrist because you can't get them off that way. Yeah, that way is better for you.
Okay.
Okay. Now put that frame over there, next to the post.
Right, and it was that way round.
Yeah, that doesn't matter anymore. We're taking that one away. Now, what you generally do is, we're gonna actually take that frame over to the swarm right away, because these guys will be fine. No.
Okay, so I'll
just put that little bit of plastic. We'll just put that on top. We'll put that as a little tiny lid on top of here, just to kind of keep them a bit calmer, you know.
Okay.
Great stuff. Now, don't forget your hive tool and your smoker. And grab the. If you can grab that frame as well of brood,
I will.
because you see, if we leave them out too long, they get chilled,
All right. Okay.
and that wouldn't work, you know. So they haven't really gone in. So we're losing quite a lot of the swarm, I think. Well, it's going back to the main hive, which is okay, which we don't mind. But the queen is in there anyway.
Right.
So take off the lid. Now there might be quite a lot of them in there, I don't know, we'll see. So take off the lid gently now, because they might be hanging on to it. And have a look. If you feel any weight, no, then they're not there. Okay. Now stick the frame in the dead center. That's it.
Fingers stuck.
Yeah, that always happens.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to take the frame out again, quickly.
Do I?
Yeah, because there's there's wax on the very bottom of the frame.
Right.
So you have to break it off, because you could see that it was kind of, see that wax there?
Oh yeah, it's a bit of a tight squeeze.
Yeah, that's it. That's well done, yeah. So now we stick them in there. Yeah. That's great. Now hold the end of the frame and scratch off the top of the wax as well, with your hive tool as well. Because we want to be able to close that lid nice, you know.
Great little tool, isn't it?
Yeah,
Does
make
it
sure
work
that
with
the wax, make sure the wax doesn't fall into, yeah, that's it.
That was my question.
It's a great tool, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's a handy one, yeah.
Oh, a bit went in.
That's alright. No, you're grand, you're fine. They'll make use of it. Now,
There.
now put the frames together, because you never want there to be gaps anywhere.
Well,
That's bee
like that.
space, yeah, that's it. There's bee spaces as well, that's it. And ideally try to make the gap here and
same.
there the same,
Oh, right,
if you
okay.
can at all. Okay. Now put the lid back on. And look,
Are they going in now?
oh yeah, they're going to
Oh,
start.
great.
They're going to start now.
Phew.
You can hear it with the sound of them.
At least they do it on a nice day. I'd rather be doing it on a nice day than in the pouring rain or something.
Well, they wouldn't really do it in pouring rain, but they have done it in, you know, if there's a bit of rain or something like that, you know. But see the way they're kind of changing now, their behaviour's changing a bit.
Yeah.
They can feel the
You can
brood
see
there.
the movement now, can't you?
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? So ideally you always will need a bit of brood.
Right.
Otherwise what you have to do is you have to shake them in there, into the box,
Right.
and get the queen in there.
Right.
And then let them all walk in, and before they all fly out again, you have to seal it all up and leave some air ventilation like the
Right.
vents there, you know. Now what we could do to help them a bit, you could lift that branch up and just gently shake them towards the entrance. Just move the whole branch and just kind of try and aim it just just at the entrance and then give it a little shake like you did with the frames, and that will ensure that they'll start moving in a bit faster. Here, look, I can do it as well. Look. I'll just show you how to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm just lifting up the frame.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a shake now. Then
Okay.
some of them might fly.
Wow.
So you want to get rid of all those bees on the leaves. I got most of them anyway.
Yeah, there's just a little patch there.
We want to get that patch now as close as possible to the entrance, because the queen could also be on that, you know.
Yeah.
There we go. Now see, they're all walking in. It's
Great stuff.
going to be a mass, not exodus, but what's the opposite?
Incidus?
Incidus?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but that sounds good. We've invented a new word, mass incidus.
Wow.
So that's beautiful. Now we mustn't forget about the other hive, right?
No.
Because they're open.
Put that back together then.
Yeah, so we're cool here now. We know that they'll go in. Will you go over there and just smoke them a bit? Don't put them back together just yet. Wait until I come over. The foundation first. I wouldn't do that too much. But
I
yeah.
didn't want to squash them.
Yeah, so where I would smoke is, I would just smoke at the 2 points where it's necessary,
Okay.
there and yeah. Okay, stick them in quick. You can feel they're getting a bit annoyed, eh?
Mm.
They've probably had enough. Now watch the smoke has fallen down. Now that can lead to fires in drier countries, and also your
Okay.
smoker will go out. And stick the roof back on.
And what about this? Does this need to go over?
It can stay open, yeah, just for ventilation. So you see, there's so much to think about, isn't
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, there's even honey in there. I suppose that came out there, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah. There you go, Karen. Well done. Well done.
That was hard work actually, but
Yeah.
yeah, very good.
Well, you imagine
Hard on the back, isn't
I have to do like 20 of those in a day,
Oh. Yeah, all the bending down, but I suppose
at least.
Oh, the hide tool, which I do that.
Yep. So that's great. I'll check that colony now within the next 7 days when my finger's a bit better. Well, within the next 5 days, really, just to be sure.
Right, well, anything you want doing here, I could do it anyway, and you just took the dirt. Well, they've gone down considerably, haven't they?
Well, a lot of them are hanging on onto the wall now, which is good news.
There's
'Cause
some in there, I can see them.
yeah, they're all going in now, huh?
Yay!
Yeah, with a bit of brood, it just helps so much, and and it has to be seal brood. They just stick to it, you know.
And what's in the sealed brood then?
Just brood,
And that's like
new little worker bees.
worker bees, right?
Yeah. And I'll put them into a brood chamber now later on, because they need more room soon, because it's a swarm. What they're going to do is they're going to collect, the main thing is now going to be collecting honey, and they're
Right.
just going to
That
fill.
must have been what they were doing here. They were covered. They
Yeah.
covered this plant. It was black. with
No,
bees.
I'd say what they're collecting now is blackberry at the moment, and white clover.
Right.
That's out now at the moment, which is the best bee plant for us here in Ireland, and it's the main flow of the beekeeping year. So they're going to draw out those frames in a week, in no time, in 3-4 days. So I really have to give them a new brood chamber and some more frames. Thanks, Karen. Hey.
You're welcome.
Hey, brilliant. Well done. Nice one. Yeah.
The neighbours taught the ranter, afloat into the woods, and the sing of the green blade rising in a new dawn of brotherhood.